turning the phone over to Coach Alford. So,
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
very good.
Cool. Is this your first trip to the Palouse?
What's that?
Is this your first trip up to the Palouse, the Pullman area?
No, I've been here with Missouri State.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Cool. I guess the obvious challenge coming up now is, of course, that second game of the road trip. And is there a point where you guys have to stop fretting about that and just play, not making a self-fulfilling prophecy?
Yeah, well, I don't think the guys really, we haven't brought that up a whole lot. I think what we've really tried to approach this trip with, because this trip was not going to change where we were in conference standings or seedings or anything else. We really tried to approach this set of games this Thursday, Saturday, like we're going to have in the NCAA tournament. And we're trying to mimic that, whether it's Thursday, Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Obviously, we're not going to know. But we need to be able to, if we're going to continue to play in advance, you're obviously going to have to be able to win Thursday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday. So we're really trying to tell the guys that's the purpose and that's kind of the goal on this trip.
Do things change that much for you in the tournament situation, or is it a mindset thing?
Does games change?
Well, you say that you're trying to approach this like it's an NCAA, 2 games.
Oh, yeah. No, everything's the same. Yeah, nothing changes as far as our prep. And if there's anything that changes this time of year, Chris, we probably don't go to the gym on the day off. And that's what we're doing up here, where we have, on occasion, for instance, I'm trying to think of the trips, but the Bay Area trip, we went to the gym after the game. I think we actually had 2 days between there. So maybe Utah, that's a better example. Utah, Colorado, when we landed in Salt Lake City, we actually went to the gym, I think, on Friday and did some stuff. And this trip, we're going to treat it more like when we are in the NCAA tournament playing Thursday, Saturday, we won't go to the gym on Friday. We'll do all of our prep in the hotel.
With no seating or standing or anything like that at stake, does that make it a little harder with what you're doing, kind of mimic the NCAA tournament environment that you said?
Well, it's one of the reasons, just as coaches, we try to do something that's going to, help us and prepare us for what's coming down the pipe. And we got conference tournament next week, where if you're going to win that, you got to win 3 games in 3 days. We have nothing during the year to mimic that. The closest thing was our Vegas trip, playing 2 games in 2 days. So we weren't in a exempt tournament this year where we can look back and say that we played 3 games in 3 days. That's why this trip, being Thursday, Saturday, in 2 weeks, that's what our setup's going to be, either Thursday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday. So you just try to use that as something that hopefully 2 weeks down the line, if we can finish off tomorrow, in 2 weeks, we can say, hey, we just did this. 2 weeks ago, we had to go and win 2 games away from Poly, and they've got something that they can look at and feel for.
Hey, when Bryce was growing up, how many free throws would that kid shoot a day?
I don't know how many, but it's something that he worked very hard on, not just free throws, but he obviously kind of grew up in the gym, because anytime he came to see me, that's usually where I was at. We kind of just grown up in the gym.
Yeah, did he kind of match the proficiency that you would do as a kid shooting?
I don't know if he did 100 a day like I always did. I was a little bit goofy. I would chart it and shoot 100 a day and those type of things. But he did get in. I know in the summer months he would get in his share of free throws and kind of knew what he was doing and paid attention to it then in high school, and was a very good foul shooter in high school.
Do you guys have like a free throw line marked off at the court at home?
Oh yeah.
Does it look like Zach's really gotten his confidence back ever since the suspension game where he got the start?
I'm sorry.
Does it look like since Zach got his first start that he's kind of gotten his confidence back?
I don't soon as he catches, and that's something that we've seen over the last 2 weeks. He's done a much better job with catch pivot instead of immediately catch and dribble, the way he loses some of the explosiveness, and I think that's helped